Hi, and welcome to the information session on the Online Masters in Education on Teaching, Learning, and Curriculum degree. My name is Dr. Meredith Park-Rogers, and I will be taking you through the first set of slides, and at the end, we'll introduce you to the faculty who are joining us for the session. I'm going to just take a moment here and pause. If you'd like to pause the video, you can, to read about the School of Education's mission, vision, and values, as we believe this really reflects the purpose of the degree itself. Regarding the TLC degree, Teaching, Learning, and Curriculum Masters, it is 100% online and asynchronous. It is 30 credit hours in length, with each course being 3 credits. It is designed to meet the flexibility of your needs and your busy schedules, and the courses are taught by educators and leaders in the field of curriculum and instruction across the IU campuses. This is a collaborative program for the entire university system, and so courses may be taught by faculty members at any one of our IU systems with an education program. Regarding the asynchronous environment, this can vary a bit from course to course. It can depend on the instructor themselves as to whether or not they want to offer opportunities for office hours or small group work in order to be able to meet the needs of the course. The goal is to not only have this degree be flexible, have you be able to move at your own pace, but also to help you feel like you're a part of a community and you have ideas that can be shared within your cohort of classmates and across other programs as well. So we hope that if the course does offer some synchronous opportunities, that you may take those up to feel a part of the larger IU system. One other question that is often raised is the capstone course to this degree. And the capstone is being developed as an opportunity for you to show what it is that you've learned and come to understand at the end of this degree. So therefore, we recommend that you take this course in your last semester and most likely take no more than one other course with it, just to ensure that you have the time to be able to put in and thoroughly think through the project for the course. Tracks in advising. There are 4 tracks offered, as you can see listed here. The advisors are the folks that are on this webinar with me, and the advisor's role is really to help you once you're into the degree program. So not through the admission process, but to help you with the actual programs of study and your questions about coursework and tracks within the coursework. So they will help you develop your electronic program of study. They will help you to determine whether or not courses can be transferred in, and they're assigned to you once you are admitted into the program, not before. Admission requirements. There's a bachelor's degree from an accredited U.S. institution that is required. If your undergraduate degree GPA is not a 3 out of a 4, it does not mean that you can't apply for this degree. It just may be that your application process has to go through another layer of review before it is accepted or determined if it meets the requirements of the degree. So please don't be discouraged if you see that. You have to also submit official copies of your transcripts. Unofficial ones will help you to get started and complete the application, but you do need to file official ones before you begin the program, as those are going to be required before you can even complete the degree. A personal statement is necessary, a resume if you like, but definitely if you are an international student, the resume does help the faculty members involved to get to know you a little bit more and your backgrounds. You will need 2 letters of recommendation. And if you are an international student where English is not your first language, then you will also need to demonstrate a minimum TOEFL or IELTS score as noted on the screen. We have 3 separate semesters of application deadlines, fall, spring, and summer. The dates are listed there. Those are roughly the dates for around that time because it depends on whether or not the date falls on a weekend. But roughly around those dates, each of those months is when it would be expected. And you can also find this information under the Graduate Studies Office webpage as well. There's a $70 application fee, and for this master's degree, no GRE, graduate record examination, is required. There's always the question about fees and tuitions. And so we provide this screen for you so that you can come back and take a look at it later. But the tuition itself lists both is the amount of money for one graduate level credit hour. So as each course is 3 credit hours, you can take that total of an Indiana resident of $359 and times that by 3. That's what a course would cost. If you're a non-resident or international student, you would take the total of $489 and you times it by 3. The tuition and distance fees are assessed per credit hour, and so those fees are included in that total. If you have additional questions about the application process, about the TLC web degree itself, and about the tracks, or how do I pay and what is the tuition and how am I billed and things like that, please select the QR codes that are listed here. They will take you to the main website pages, and then you'll be able to find the information that you need from there. Lastly, here is our team. And I'm going to give each of them a moment to just introduce themselves and talk a little bit about the track in which they advise. Dr. Ray?
Hi, I'm Dr. Lauren Ray. I'm the advisor for the early childhood care and education track. This track is ideal for anyone who serves in a variety of capacities with working with young children and their families. So this could be teachers in pre-K, early elementary settings, administrators, directors of centers, family interventionists, et cetera, et cetera. Notable about this track is that if you are currently working as a teacher or director in a licensed or certified early care and education setting, you may be eligible for up to almost all of your tuition to be covered through Indiana Teach scholarships. So if you are curious about that, you can access that on the website for the TLC program. And it's through Indiana Association for Education of Young Children. So that is notable about our program.
Next, Dr. Jacobson.
Yeah, my name is Dr. Eric Jacobson, and I'm the advisor for the STEM and Arts Innovation track. This track focuses on science, technology, arts. The main components of the track are include a course on making and a course on science education, and then also a course on arts education. So if that's an area that you want to delve into more deeply and explore, I think you'll find that opportunity in this track.
And lastly, but not least, Dr. Ingebretson.
Hi, I'm Dr. Catherine Engebretson. I will be talking about 2 of the tracks. The first is the teacher leadership and instructional coaching track. This is a really fabulous track for those of you who are looking to or who are currently serving as instructional coaches or master teachers in your school districts. Elementary and secondary, everything is included in this teacher leadership track. A lot of our current students are excited, eager, and even starting to take that next step in teacher leadership, but they don't have interest in going into building level administration. And so this is really the perfect program for them to be able to work with teachers shoulder to shoulder so that they're able to help students in their schools understand decision-making and data, and really targeting student learning in working with teachers. The Educating Diverse Learners track provides you with a similar type of experience in developing knowledge and expertise to work in schools, whether you are working as a cultural liaison or someone who wants to step into a DEI coordinator position, or someone who's seeing a lot of needs with special education, gifted and talented education, emerging bilingual students. This is really the track for you. If this kind of diverse learner is something where you want to develop your expertise, this track in the TLC degree is something that can really be right for you.
Great. Thank you, guys. Well, the last little bit of information I want to provide you with is the contact information for the Graduate Studies Office on IU's Bloomington campus. If you have questions about the admission process, costs, setup of programs or things, we ask that you please contact the Graduate Studies Office directly. Before admission into the program, they are happy to answer any of your questions about the process and what is required, especially the actual requirements to apply for the degrees. Once you are admitted to the program, then you will be assigned one of these lovely advisors that will help you with your programs of study. We look forward to seeing many of you, hearing from many of you for our degree in the M.S.Ed in Teaching, Learning, and Curriculum. And I will just finish with going back to the slide that had the QR codes so that if you have questions and you want web page links, you will be able to access them in there. Take care.